What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk you through my current makeup routine because I am literally obsessed with every product that I'm using. I feel like I found what works for my skin for the summer to cover up acne and not feel too heavy, which is kind of weird because I'm using a pretty heavy duty foundation, but I feel like the way I put it on, it doesn't feel heavy, if that's interesting, if that's makes sense. But I just wanted to show you guys what I do and products that I am obsessed with for right now, like the stuff that I keep using on the daily. I've been getting a lot of compliments on my skin, and it's cool because people don't compliment my makeup, they compliment my skin, which is really exciting because, like, for someone who has had acne and has acne scars, like, that means so much. So yeah, I'll just hop right into it. The first thing I always do is put some lip balm on. This is just an EOS lip balm that I just keep in my makeup bag. So the first step I do for my actual face is use this new primer that I bought because I was told it was like the best primer for oily skin, and I have very oily skin. I have like combination oily, so it's like dry, but then like it gets really greasy throughout the day. So I picked up this Becca Ever Matte Poreless Priming Perfector. Looks like this. It is like amazing. I've been using it for like 2 weeks now maybe, and it's just like so great. So you just put like a little bit, like a pea-sized amount, like that. And the important thing is you don't want to like swipe it all over your face. You want to pat it on the places that you need it, because wherever you put it will get dry. So I'm just gonna pat it along my T-zone because that is where I get crazy oily, mostly around my nose. And you can like just feel it like dry up, but not like in a bad way where it like feels gross, but like, you know, it's working, that type of thing. So yeah, just kind of pat it all over like that. So then the next step I do is my foundation, which I just picked up the new Blend Smooth Liquid Camo Medium Coverage Foundation. They used to have, I forget what it was called, Smooth Indulgence Concealer or something like that, or foundation, sorry, and they changed their formula recently. So these are the new bottles, and I wanted to try it out because I love their old one, but I don't have any ones that are my color right now. So I have this in the shade Chestnut, which actually is a little bit light for me right now. My face looks really light, but like my skin is actually darker, so it's a little bit light, so I'm gonna have to pick up a darker shade. This is a struggle about being like a half Hispanic, half white person who lives in Oregon, is your skin will go from the whitest white to the darkest dark. So, you know, so I just take, oh, I just squished it. I'm gonna take it on my beauty blender. Sorry, my beauty blender is really dirty, ignore that. So I just squirted out like a pea size, come on, focus. I squirted out like a pea size amount, and I'm just gonna dab it on my beauty blender. Dab it on. And I feel like using the beauty blender gives me the coverage that I want without making it feel really thick and cakey. So I'll zoom in a bit so you can see. And I'm breaking out a little bit because of stress and probably from some dairy. I was doing really good, and then I was just like, I need some cheese. And like, I've been training a lot of new baristas, and in our training for like coffee tasting, they have you like taste whole milk, taste non-fat milk, so you kind of like get an idea of what body is. So like you can be like, oh, this is like a medium body where it's not like too heavy. This is a light body where it's just like non-fat milk. This is heavy, like a whole milk, that type of thing. So I only drink like a sip but I really feel like dairy just makes a huge difference in my skin. Okay, so, and then I'll just kind of go over the areas that I need more coverage, but for the most part, that's pretty good. And like, it just gives you such a nice, like, not too crazy finish, but it's enough to where you're like, well, I got so pale right there. See, like, even this shade is still just like, it looks really light, even though I'm not like crazy tan. Just sucks. But yeah, so it's just kind of like nice, smooth, nothing like too in your face. So then what I take is this Dermablend setting powder. This has been my go-to setting powder for like a few years now. I think I'm on like my 3rd container of this, and this lasts forever. So I'm just gonna take my beauty blender. Let's see, how can I show you this? So I'm gonna take my beauty blender and just dab it like that. I'm just gonna dab it along my T-zone area and like under my eyes. And I like to do this with it still damp, because I feel like it just kind of sets it in and it doesn't look super thick or cakey. And this will keep this foundation looking like fantastic all day. Like I worked from 5:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. today. And I came home and I only like barely needed to blot a little bit of oil off my face. Like, it's life-changing. This on top with the beauty blender combined with the Becca primer is insane. So then I'm gonna do my eyebrows, still using my NYX eyebrow cake powder. This is like honestly such a great powder for me, and it's like $3 or $4 at the drugstore. Like, why would I do anything else? I'm gonna zoom in because I'm using my camera as a mirror. Whoa. I'm using my camera as a mirror, so I'm just gonna zoom in. Fill in the eyebrows. I don't do anything too crazy, just like make them look a little bit thicker and not as splotchy or empty in certain areas. I'm really like lazy about my eyebrows. Like, I make sure I don't have like a unibrow, and like there's not crazy stragglers like down here. But for the most part, that's it. I just feel like I have weirdly shaped eyebrows, like they just naturally grow, because this is like my natural shape. I do not shape them, I just like get rid of the major outliers. But I just feel like my eyebrows are just weirdly shaped. But I'm not hating on them, because they're different. And like, I feel like when they're filled in, they look really good, in my opinion. But they're just like, if you really look at them, they're just weird looking eyebrows, I feel. That's just me. Okay, so there's my eyebrows from afar. Then the next step that I'm going to do is bring my camera down a smidge. I'm gonna do my face. So I recently just got this NARS Hot Sand and Laguna palette, because I wanted to try NARS and I saw Chloe Morello use this and I was like, I need that. So I'm gonna take some Laguna and just kind of put it in my cheekbones, like very lightly. This is why I'm obsessed with Laguna. Like, I get the hype now. It just adds the tiniest like bit of dimension to where people think you just like didn't put bronzer on. Like, my mom was like, oh, why do you have bronzer? You never use it? I was like, yeah, I do. But it's just so subtle that you don't notice it. But it makes a difference. So I love it. So, yeah. Okay. So just like super subtle. And I can like, the cool thing is like, I can do this like makeup really, really quickly. Like, for the most part, it doesn't take me long at all. So this is the Laura Geller Baked Gelato Swirl Illuminator in Gilded Honey. This stuff is amazing. As you can see, I'm like hitting the bottom of it because it's just so fun. Like, look at that. Oh. Honestly, no other highlighter makes me as happy as this one. It's just so, like, boom. Hi, I'm here to play. That type of stuff. Do a little bit down my nose, just so it, like, catches a smidge. And then some on my Cupid's bow. We get eyebrows. And boom, that's that. Super easy. And then I'm going to use my Urban Decay Afterglow Blush in Kinky. It's like an orangey, like a little bit of peachy and gold undertones. I'm just going to put that on the owls on my cheeks and blend back. I really like orange or purple blushes on me. Because I feel like, I like NARS Orgasm, but I feel like other pinks are really hard for me to pull off. I don't know what it is. Like, this blush is powerful too. Like, it does a lot. Like, there's probably too much on this side. But, you know, it is currently, just so you know, it is currently like 10 o'clock at night when I'm filming this. But I just, like, I worked, like I said, 5:30 to 2 today, and I was just, like, tired. And I ran errands with my siblings, but, yeah. So, then I'm gonna take my NARS, or, excuse me, matte paint pot in Rubenesque. This, when I first started wearing makeup, my mom took me to MAC, and I got the Painterly paint pot, and then soon after I went back and bought myself Rubenesque paint pot, and I already went through one of them. So then I, like, a few months ago, went and bought another Rubenesque paint pot because I went a while without it, and because I was like, oh, I don't need it, like, I'll be fine. And so I bought it again. I'm just putting this on my eyelids, but I bought it again, and I feel like it's not as good as the first one that I had. I feel like it doesn't show up as much as the first one, and I feel like it just doesn't have the same consistency, and it doesn't last as long as the other one, and so that makes me angry. But so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back in my Hot Sand Laguna palette. I'm gonna take Hot Sand right here, because I don't know if this is supposed to be like in a highlighter or a blush. I think I don't know. It just doesn't show up as much for me as a highlighter, so like it's super subtle, and I don't want that. But so I recently been putting it on like the middle of my eyelid, just as like, cause it's really pretty, but it's just not enough for me as a highlight, and it's way too light as a blush. So I'm assuming they like mean it to be a highlighter, but yeah, so I'm just gonna put that on there, and then I'm gonna go in with the Long Hot Summer eyeshadow palette from NARS, and I'm gonna take some of this one and put it just in the crease. I forgot I have mirrors on these, so I can like do my stuff here. Anyways, NARS just came out with their, well, I think they've had them before, but they're hardwired eyeshadows. Because I'm pretty sure Stud has come out in another collection. I think like Stephen Klein or whatever. I don't know. So I almost bought it when I was in Portland, but I didn't. And I was like searching for it online afterwards, and I couldn't find it anywhere. But they're really pretty, and I want them, but I'm like, I do not need any more makeup. I don't even, like, this is, I usually just like swipe on an eyeshadow and call it good for my eyes. So it's like, why would I need more than that? But I guess like if I'm investing in an eyeshadow that I'm just gonna swipe over my eye and call it good, like then it's fine. I don't know. But I feel like I have too much. Anyways, so here's that. Like very basic. I have like I said, most of the time I just swipe one shadow over my eye and call it good. But I'm just gonna go in with this one, which is, oh gosh, it's like backwards. I think this is Long Hot Summer 1. I don't know. This one is pretty, it's really pretty. And I'm just gonna go on the inner corner and highlight that. Boom. And then my eyes, well, my eye makeup is done. I'm just gonna curl my lashes. And then the mascara that I've been obsessed with is the Too Faced Better Than Sex Waterproof. First of all, it's like heavy duty. It feels like really heavy and nice. So I'm stoked about that. So the packaging gets me, but like, it's just really good mascara. Makes my eyelashes look nice and it stays on. Just what we want. And I have not been wearing any lip products lately. Like, cause I've just been so busy at work. I'm like, I don't want to think about a lip product right now. But yeah, so that is my entire easy, quick summer, long hot summer makeup. What do you think? Do you like it? Glowy, warm? I feel like all my, if you ever looked at any of my other like makeup walkthrough type things, they all look relatively similar because I like it, you know, that's it. So anyways, I will link all the products down below, or I'll link to a blog post where I mention all the products, maybe, because that's a little bit easier. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you like any of these products. Don't tell me any more products that you like, because I will feel like I need to buy them and I don't need to buy them. But yeah, so I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!